The Los Angeles Unified School District reported today that the white student population is almost 20,000 under last year's total. The source of the problem? White flight. Terry Drinkwater reports.
Mandatory busing was ordered by the courts and heralded as the only way to integrate Los Angeles schools. But now, a month after it began in earnest, educators, parents, and teachers generally agree it has failed. Not because of the demonstrations that have, on a few occasions, stopped the buses from rolling, not because of the protests, not because of violence between the races. There hasn't been any. Busing has failed because the number of white students needed to make it work have quietly dropped out of the public schools. 1/4 of the whites scheduled for the rides do not show up. A few of the boycotting whites have been kept home, parents hiring tutors. Others are now enrolled in storefront schools, but most have been squeezed into existing parochial and private schools. So, what's left of the public school system? Crowded classrooms in some parts of the city, teachers who can speak no Spanish trying to teach students who can speak no English. Minorities still isolated in the ghetto schools, which were never included in the busing plan because there weren't enough whites to go around. And there are other prospects if the exodus of whites continues.
I think the students that have left are gone. I'm very depressed. We look as if we might even be a school under 300 students next year. It's very, very possible. And in which case, there might be no more Warner Avenue School.
Close it?
It could very well be closed.
In the midst of it all, the school superintendent requested and got permission for early retirement. Meanwhile, Governor Brown has ordered a state investigation of how the Los Angeles Board spends its money. And educators in and beyond the district forecast slumping student test scores, fearing that in all the confusion, the teaching and learning process has fallen by the wayside. Terry Drinkwater, CBS News, Los Angeles.